Hi everyone! What is an awakened crystal? All matter, all creation in this universe is imbued with consciousness, is imbued with a fractal from Source. Source creates all life, all consciousness, and sends fractals, shares fractals in every piece of matter. We all started our evolution somewhere in a planetary matrix for the first time, starting our evolution first into minerals, then vegetables, then biological animals. That's the regular rule, but all through the universe, you know, there are other life forms that you do not even imagine. Not carbon-based, silicon-based, acid-based, and other incredible things. I love the universe. It's so teeming with diversity. Well, today, let's talk about quartz. Quartz is more than crystallization of a mineral. Quartz is recognized as the most evolved state of physical matter. Quartz can receive consciousness from a density and a frequency that even our human bodies cannot even imbue. Quartz are bridges. The Altian people use quartz on board their ships and as a technology to bridge densities. For instance, on board an Altian ship where I go regularly, there are quartz everywhere. Points, clusters, everything sticks from all the walls everywhere. Why? Because people living on board these ships are from different densities. So the quartz activated can bridge densities. They can create shields, they can create energy, they can do so many things. For consciousness of an extremely high frequency to be welcome in a quartz, not every crystal, quartz, I'm talking about quartz. Of course, all crystals can have consciousness imbued in them, of course. But with quartz, there is something special. Because the frequency of quartz vibrates at the same rate as the frequency of light. Yes. Quartz contain vortices, and these vortices can be activated by our consciousness. These vortices can open portals, can generate frill, they can do a lot of things. So you have different shapes of crystals as well. This is a natural one, beautiful Himalaya one. The point has always an effect outwards, out into the matrix. It's like a tool, a needle. The difference between a natural cut quartz and a cut quartz, it needs to be cut following the lattice. And the Vogel quartz are the most extraordinary tools because they are cut following the lattice of the crystal first, of course. And I recommend the 6-sided ones. They have 2 different angles. This will be the feminine receptive angle point, which is on 52 degrees, and the 52 degrees, and the masculine generating point that sends energy 60 degrees. Why 52? Because 52 is the same shape, the same angle as Pyramid of Giza. And any crystal in nature has this same angle. Every quartz. To go in details into vulvar crystals, I recommend following Dan Willis and also our work together. This is not the topic of tonight. Tonight I want to tell you about how to awaken a crystal to a consciousness of a very high density. First, I want to tell you about the difference of the crystals, the quartz, very quickly in the shape. So that was the cut. You have points acting outwards and you have flat top. With the flat tops have an effect to work inwards, within. They will bring the energies within you. So if you meditate with that, with a flat top quartz, you will work into your psyche, your inner consciousness, deepest core of yourself. Flat top have tendency to heal psyche and the traumas and the inner child or inner wooden person, and the pointed ones have tendency to heal the physical body and have an action on the physical outside. Then you have also, this is another flat top, these ones who have a big face on the front have a very strong personality. They will attract a soul, a consciousness that has a very strong character. You have also those who have little lozenges. That they are very special. I don't know if you see it. Okay. These lozenges also depict special, quite of character, but they are protective. For protection, this is absolutely incredible. Now, you have also another type of crystal, the lovers, as I call them. These ones, this one I found it on the beach where I am. I live in Ireland. So it will be 2 points growing in each other. And these 2 points in each other, it's a double personality, a double soul, double consciousness. So in these crystals, you will receive a couple, a twin flame consciousness. Try not to imagine them as humans, but as universal consciousness. These are very beautiful. So when a crystal is awakened, starts to awaken, it continues its growth suddenly. Even if it's cut, if it's cut following the lattice, it will continue its growth. If it's not cut following the lattice, it won't, because it's broken. The energy flow is broken. But the natural ones, I showed you last time, this beautiful Mauryan quartz, who is awakened to consciousness and is pure love. They grow on the broken end, they grow other little points. And these little points will, at the end, grow a bigger one. And it will be another point. And this one is a complex one. They do the little points, you know? See that? See that? Most incredible is here. They will also grow the surface, grow in volume. This one is activated, and I don't know if I'm managing to show you. There are lozenges that are growing on here, and triangles. So they are going to form little triangles that are going to superimpose each other. It's difficult with the light. And they will grow layers. There are so many more, but these are the most current ones. So how to awaken, wake up even a crystal? So you have either waking up to its possibilities or either if it's clear, either welcoming a consciousness from very, very high level. Either link it with one of your guides or star family, or either welcome a pure entity of light to help you and guide you. Jen Han, Thorhan's brother, said that dissonance cannot attune with an elaborated state of matter and resonance such as quartz. So there is no danger, nothing harmful will come into a crystal quartz. So these crystals, they need to be cleansed before, because if it's dirty, it will not be able to receive a consciousness. It needs to be clean, empty, like perfect ground, like a body. So the crystal can be, the extraction can cause stress. The cut can cause stress. People manipulating them, handling them. Some people can have a lot of negative charge, or, bad things, or stress, and that's going to, they're like, they suck everything. And they process it, they transform into light, but they work a lot at the natural state, So you have different ways of cleansing them. Bulk erasers, as Dan Willis told me. You have also tuning forks of a very high frequency. The 4096 is a good one to cleanse and awaken crystal. You go with all the faces like this. And you brush its auric field until you feel it's smooth and fluid and like, never hit the crystal with the tuning fork or you're going to breach it, okay? Never do that. And even if you have little spots on it, it can still, little cracks, it can still welcome a consciousness, okay? Okay. I'm not talking about the work with the vogel. The vogels need to be neat, not a crack for the work we do with them. But natural shaped crystal, to just welcome a consciousness, only that, not doing any work. Because when you start to do work, they need to be neat, neat cut. But this one, you see, it has little dents because it's an old one, an old friend. I have it since I wasn't even 20 years old. So, and it's still awake and it's still growing triangle on its face. It's absolutely amazing. And even has repaired little cracks. So that tuning forks, bulk erasers, water and sea salt, big sea salt for a night, 24 hours, and you run it under clear water. Then you can expose them to the moon. The full moon reflects the sunlight, but the light that it sends back has the cleansing properties. It's not the light of the moon, it's just a rock, but it's the sunlight that reflects on it that gives it a certain white property, mineral white property that cleans crystals. Be careful if you put crystals such as amethyst or citrines or colored crystals at the full moon, it can cleanse them so well that it can erase the color. Has happened, yes. I think the best to cleanse a crystal and to deprogram it, because it can be programmed, it's the body, the human body. We do that all the time. We are in contact with each other, humans, all the time, and with the energies of the planet and what's going on. And our body naturally filters and transforms everything. So just holding a crystal in your hand and meditating with it and raising your frequency, you will cleanse it. You will cleanse it, and just holding it in your hands and giving it love. Love is a very high frequency. That's with getting the crystal ready to receive a soul. Now the crystal is ready, empty of any programming. You can project your consciousness, bounding within it. Look at it, and if it is receiving the sunlight, it's even better. Look into it and welcome the soul. I am welcoming you. Fractal of souls, fractal of consciousness. I am giving you the love of the universe, my love. I'm surrounding you with love. You and I are one in love. I am the channel who allows the soul to come into you. And in love, rub it, caress it. Physically, with the piezoelectric field of your body, you are going to awaken it. Awaken the love and the piezoelectric effect of the crystal, the properties, the statics, everything that quartz has as abilities. You rub it and it activates it. It's an electrostatic action, and love must pass from your fingers into it, and you do this and you give it love. Love is like water, is like light. If you want to connect the crystal with a soul you feel would be perfect, like one of your guides, for instance, the crystal will become a receptive point to receive a communication with someone. You think about this person very deeply with love into this crystal, and you visualize the photo of the person or the image of the person within the crystal. That's when you want to have the crystal as a tool of communication. But let us allow the crystal to awaken by itself and welcome the soul that is especially fit for it with frequency. That's the best to do. With love, you do this regularly. You welcome. I am welcoming the soul. I am awakening you. And you give it love. Love is important. Words empty of love are not working. And while you do this, if it is willing to, you will suddenly feel a presence. You will feel the crystal suddenly has a personality. Something's changed. It's there. And it's heavier as well. An awakened crystal is heavier. It has something in it. The soul has a weight. And when the soul leaves the crystal, it's lighter. When you welcome it in, it's heavier. It will teach you. It will heal you. It will guide you. Because the consciousness that will come in it is higher than any consciousness that can incarnate into a human body. It may be 12th density even. Crystals are bridges. So do this meditation, do this welcoming. Birth a soul into your world. And remember, always be nice, gentle, and never offend it. Respect this high density consciousness that will honor you by coming in it. Respect, never oblige it, never summon it, never ask it to perform non-ethical things, like forcing someone to love you or something like that. it won't agree with that and it will leave the crystal. And usually when it does that, it breaks the contract, the crystal is broken. It falls and it breaks it. So respect, have respect for the soul who's going to come in it. Enjoy this adventure. Be the bridge between matter and source.